welcome back Guardians for another Beard Naked Gaming Channel video. This is Sean here, and we are going to be discussing a bunch of new different exotics coming in the Forsaken expansion. So instead of them just showing us a little bit of information about these guns, they are actually giving us a sneak preview at a select few, one of them being one of the most anticipated since they shown us what it looked like, and that is the one that everyone was speculating to be like a remake of the Thorn, or you know, the Rose, so the Thorn prior to Hive Corruption. It is not the case though, sorry to burst that bubble. It is a hand cannon that is completely different. It's known as the Maleficence, something like that. It's kind of hard to pronounce, it's kind of weird. But you can find this video on Facebook on the Destiny page, as well as probably on YouTube at this current moment. I'm not going to expect that I'm the first one to cover this. If so though, heck yeah. That's way to be on top of the, on top of the ball. Anyways, to continue on, we have that hand cannon. Its exotic perk is on every 5th shot it erupts a massive explosion, so it's going to be capable of getting multi-kills, which is fantastic. I love when hand cannons get that lovely effect. I was thinking it kind of along the lines of a mix between a Sunshot and a Polaris Lance on the Sunshot because of the explosion, and the Polaris Lance on having to get to the 5th shot to do so. Now, I'm not sure that you have to have 5 shots consecutively on the same target for this to happen, or 5 shots in general to happen. I'm thinking it's more along the lines of 5 shots for it to happen, mainly because if you have to get 5 shots on a exotic hand cannon, especially if they decide to go high impact with it, your target's going to be dead, therefore the perk would not really be very useful. So I'm thinking that they're going to go with 5th shot in general, whether precision or not, doesn't really matter. So hopefully that's the case. Anyways, moving forward. From that, we go to the Two-Tailed Fox, which isn't necessarily new. We knew about it from the get-go. However, news has shown that this rocket not only shoots out the Void and the Solar, but it'll also track to 2 separate Guardians at a time. So the Void does have kill potential, which to me is fantastic. I was worried that the Void was simply going to be, a suppressor so they couldn't get out of the way fast enough, be a blink or anything like that, because it shuts down your abilities. So thankfully that is not the case. The Void does have that kill potential. Anyways, moving forward from that, we are going to touch base on a exotic trace rifle, and that is the Voice of 1000 is what I'm sure the name is. It might be something slightly different, but it's along those lines. Anyways, that is not like, your typical exotic trace rifle, which is sad that I can say that and people know exactly what that means. And so this one is going to, you fire a line straight down across the ground, and wherever you had shot, it erupts into a massive explosion, dealing damage to everything around it. To me, that sounds absolutely incredible. So that, I'm not sure whether it's going to be a PvE gun primarily, or if it's going to be rocking the Crucible. I have no clue what to even expect from that kind of gun. So I'm looking real forward to figuring that part out. Next is going to be, there's a new exotic sword, which is kind of cool. I've been waiting for another one. This one will launch projectiles out, kind of like the Bolt Caster did, so that's kind of exciting. We are getting a new exotic bow, as well as a Trinity Ghoul, which we've already known about for quite a while. But this one is going to allow you to see through walls, which is fantastic. So as well as seeing through walls, you'll also be able to pierce through enemies, so you can get a double kill with one single bow shot. which is really crazy. Come to think about it, you're shooting a bow in a gun game and you're gonna have the ability to pierce through an enemy and get a double kill with one single arrow. That is just, to me, fantastic. That's because I'm really looking forward to the bows. Now to the exotic armor. So hunters are getting a exotic chest piece called the Sixth Coyote, which I think it has a pretty cool perk on it. It gives you a double dodge. So it opens the realm for you to have 2 marksman dodges if you so choose. Honestly, I think it's going to be more used for the gambler's dodge, just to be able to close that distance or to be able to escape in a quick hurry. So that's going to be really interesting to see how that one plays out, whether, you know, someone's going to figure out a secret with the marksman's dodge that makes it even better. Titans are getting a set of boots that is going to deflect projectiles when sliding, so even rockets will get deflected right back at the enemy, and that in itself is terrifying in all of the right ways. So we're gonna have to start rethinking when we shoot a rocket at that Titan as you run in those gauntlets. We're gonna actually start having to take a look at their loadout ahead of time, because if we shoot a rocket at them when they're wearing those and they slide, that's coming right back at us, ladies and gentlemen, and that's gonna hurt and be insulting to be killed by your own gun. Warlocks are getting a chest piece that will allow you to get elemental explosive damage on kinetic kills. So your typical kinetic weapon, when you get a kill, it will burst in elemental damage. I'm not sure if you get to choose whether that's void, solar, or arc, or if it's random. We'll have to wait and find that one out. However, just seeing that is really cool. Is it going to be better than, you know, the Lunafaction boots for player support? Absolutely not. Is it going to be better than the Karnstein armlets for PvE solo play? Absolutely not. Is it going to be a lot of fun to sit there and play and figure out where it's truly going to shine at? Absolutely, ladies and gentlemen. And most of that's based on just opinion and speculation. You know, my personal experience with Karnstein armlets has been absolutely amazing, and pairing it with Devour and Crimson, it's really hard to die. As weird as that sounds, it's hard to actually get killed if you're playing, you know, conservatively. So, some few things to think about there. Anyways, I know that I'm probably missing one, and that's okay. But go check out the video on Facebook, on the Destiny channel, and then let me know, honestly guys, comment, let me know what you guys think about some of these exotics that are coming out. By all means, I'm really looking forward to some input here, whether some theories on how the perks are going to work, maybe ways to have them mutually beneficial to run X amount of different combinations. Whatever you guys can think of, let me know in the comments. At the end of this video, which is right now, do me a favor, drop a like, drop a subscription, hit the bell notification so you get notified anytime we upload a new video, so you can check out more content coming to you, as well as share us around, share us to, you know, everyone. Share it on your Facebook, share it on your Twitter, share it on everything, you know, get us